We are live on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook. All right, so I'm here to answer your questions about immigration law to help you secure legal status to live and work in America legally. Now, here's the deal. I hop in here live when I get a chance. Lately, it's been super busy. It's been a lot more difficult to get on here live. And if I go live, I will try my best to be as consistent as possible so you know when to expect me. And that I'm aiming for about 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So I'll be here for about 15 to 20 minutes to answer your questions. So drop it down and below so I can answer it for you, okay? So I just got done with the marriage-based interview this morning. It was at 7 a.m., okay? What does that mean? You need an attorney dedicated that you have peace of mind that that attorney will show up no matter what time that interview is. Now, I didn't realize this, but apparently this year there's interviews at 6:30 and 7 a.m. Whew. I actually don't mind waking up early. But the thing is, when you probably talk to an attorney, you probably don't think about asking this kind of question like, "Hey, attorney, do you have interviews at this early?" Because of course we don't know what time my interview time will be or when, but I just want to make sure, can you make it? And by the way, can you make it 30 minutes before the interview time? Because I like to, first of all, USCIS won't allow us inside the building unless it's like 30 minutes before around that time. So there's no point in showing up earlier than that. But what I do to utilize those 30 minutes, and sometimes it's more time to wait for the interview. We use that time, of course, to get to know you as clients, but also to continue to prepare you for the interview. Because I know, even though with our team, we prepare you for the interview, before the interview, usually like about as soon as we get the interview notice, we email you the same day the link to schedule a meeting with us to prepare for the interview. Okay. The thing is, some people get the jitters. You still get a little nervous at the time of the interview, the day of the interview. I totally get it. And that's why myself and my team were happy to share, like answer questions and share more tips and share the same tips that we shared already, because some of you might need to hear it again. And I totally understand that. And it helped for a client today, for example, got approved. So good news. But the thing is, for the client today, this person talked to 4+ attorneys, okay? 4+ attorneys, and some of them didn't want to take the case. They thought, oh, it's too much of a problem. The strange thing about this, okay, is that I don't know why some attorneys don't want to take a case. It's not about like it. Some attorneys only want the easy cases. Some attorneys only want the easy cases. Like, I'm just thinking, like, why are you an attorney? Like, I thought it's not to say that every attorney has to accept a case. Like, we don't offer quote contract to everyone. And if we don't, that's because they're not eligible. This person was eligible, but it was a challenge, right? We were expecting a challenge. The thing is, you want a law firm that is ready to hit the ground running, to be proactive, to see if we can, number one, avoid the challenge, but be ready if USCIS issues a NOID or RFE, or maybe honestly even a denial letter. By the way, if you want to join live, you're welcome to do that. I just want to share a little bit of my behind the scenes experience today on just things that you should consider when you're talking to a law firm. What's going on, Carol? Good to see you. Let me scroll back up. On TikTok, I'm using my phone, so it is a little smaller to see the question, but I will get to you. Again, it's 11:38 Central Time, so I'll be here for another 15 minutes or so. And just a quick plug here, of course, I got to share. If you do want to schedule a meeting with my team or you want to take action, there's a couple options. You can see here on one of these. There we go. If you want to meet with one of our attorneys, that's a pricing. If you want to meet, where's my wand? Yeah, there it is. This is actually outdated. Okay. This is supposed to be a little bit more, but if you want to meet with me, that's that amount. Okay. You want to meet with an associate, it's that amount. I just want to be upfront with you because some of you do ask. So I just want to get that out of the way. Now let me answer some questions. Thank you. Thank you, NAS or NAS for the silver boxing gloves. By the way, you don't have to send me anything. I really do appreciate that. But what you can do, at least on TikTok, you can tap the screen, tap, tap, tap until your finger is tired. Just a little finger exercise. And then you can copy or click on share and then copy the link. That is completely free. Don't have to send me any gifts because that costs you money. And for those on Facebook and YouTube, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and follow, subscribe if you haven't already. What I like to do here is share real time insights and hopefully share some of these, honestly, horror stories, immigration problems, so that you avoid them. Okay? Because some of you might have hired a notario, a consultant. First of all, there's no such thing as an immigration consultant. Okay? You just hire an immigration attorney. Okay? People just made up a job like I'm an immigration consultant. I don't understand that. There's nothing to consult when you don't have a license. So just something to consider. All right. So just be careful of that because there's so many people that try to get by, start their own company, and somehow they're an expert. I mean, you know, even there's social media channels, they try to be. They share immigration information, but that doesn't mean they're an expert. All right, let's get. By the way, you don't have to copy and paste questions. I will get to you. So Barbie Nabelli. Okay, let me go straight to the top. Is it safe to Isaac Tusu as is it safe to travel on a 2-year green card currently? Yes. I don't know why some of y'all are concerned. I think I do know why, and that's because there may have been a couple videos out there. Someone got detained, sent to secondary inspection. I don't want to say for everyone, but in that situation, if they didn't have, there are some people that actually don't know. Some people actually don't know that they have conditional residence status. Henry, what's up, Henry? By the way, Henry, I know your case is on deck to file. But Henry, if you have a question, please email and I'll email back. Which is a good time to mention. Thank you so much, Henry, for the prompt on this one. Our legal team has one email address. Like you meet with Margot, you meet with Alex or myself or another team member, one of my client advocates, one email address. Because if one person's sick, one person's out of town for court or for vacation, we don't drop a beat. We're all worked in unison. There's case notes. We take really good case notes. So I just want to give you an idea for peace of mind in case you're like, well, I don't know for sure that other attorney on the team, even though they're the same team, that they know what's going on in my case. We fucking know everything, okay? We share information with each other. There are some law firms out there, actually many, unfortunately, they have high turnover rate. Of course, I tell my team, I'm going to do my best to provide you the best work environment possible. We even have therapy sessions for my team. Okay. You never know. This is tough. This is tough work this year. Okay. But thing is, I had meetings with people, other attorneys are like, John, I don't like the law firm I work for. I'm like, I mean, I can't help. I can't step in the place of your boss. But anyway, long story short, I know. Thank you so much, Henry. You missed talking to me. The team is doing a great job. Good. Well, you know what? I am going to call. You know, it is tough. It is tough for me to be the person to speak individually for. You know what though, Henry? You remember? And hey, what's up, Apprende Yanni? Good to see you again. I always take the pleasure of going to the interviews if I have a chance, like I had with Henry before, and also like with the clients today, because I think that's one of the best ways for me to get to know clients. Okay, let's see. I know Barbie had a question. Barbie Nabelli. FOIA has been 1.5 years with Department of State still waiting. What can you do? What are you trying to get? You're trying to get your visitor visa application or DS 160. You're trying to get notes from Department of State officer. So is that what's going on? There should be a way to inquire about your FOIA process. DOS is generally slow. You should have been able to, if I recall, should have been able to specify what you're looking for on the form. Of course, I don't do those forms anymore. My team does that. But when you specify exactly what you're looking for, then they're more likely to be faster. But I know, Barbara Nabelli, that Department of State FOIAs definitely take longer. Like I've had some that take about a year, a lot longer than USCIS. Your marriage case is admin processing for 2.5 years. What's going on? You have a court case? I recognize your name, but have we talked before about your case? Okay, what's up, YouTubers and Facebookers? How y'all doing? You got a question? Please drop in the comment section. Okay, V1C asked, should you be worried if you apply for 551 renewal for residence a year ago and still haven't got a response back? Well, I mean, did you at least get the V1C? Did you at least get the receipt notice? So here's the thing with I-90. I-90 is one of those applications where you think it should just be a rubber stamp, but it's not. They like to take a hell of a long time, okay? Another good benefit of hiring a team is we understand the case processing times. Of course, you could look online, uscis.gov, but most of the time, well, half the time, they're wrong, the processing time. Sometimes it could actually take shorter amount of time. Sometimes it could take longer, okay? So if anyone's wondering, I know not everyone's married, but if you do have a marriage case, because this tend to be most of the questions, if you do have a marriage case, if you're eligible for adjustment of status, like my client is today, we filed a case during the Trump administration. You can get the interview or decision in about 2 to 5 months on average, or range, okay? That seems to be the range. If you happen to file your case before January 20th, 2025, your case might be still pending. And that's because USCIS has this new policy of most like LIFO, last in, so most recently filed, last first out. It's kind of strange. But they did that with asylum in his Trump administration's first term. I don't know why they're doing that for the marriage-based cases, but it works for some people. Here's the catch, though. Here's the catch. For some of you, though, because I think it's a trap for some people. Some of you have been married for a long time, or some of you have a dating relationship, you've been dating for a long time, and you have evidence of that. Okay? Some of you, but some of you have not. Some of you just got married, or before you got married, you just like started dating, and maybe it was an arranged marriage. So you didn't really have that much of a American, based on American society, like a traditional, what do you call that again? Not honeymoon, but engagement. I forgot. It's been a while for me. Engagement period. So, traditionally it seems like a year. But from my understanding, when it's an arranged marriage from family, your parents, it's like, bro, you got to go. And ain't no time to wait. So imagine what a USCIS officer would think when they see that timeline. So that's one of the reasons we're there, to help calm your nerves, but help you explain as an example. We can't coach you, but according to President Trump, they think that we coach y'all. We prepare y'all. We don't tell you exactly what to say. Okay, what's up, Gus Houston? Good to see you. Barbara Nabelli, I think we need to talk, because if your case admin and processing, but you don't have a court case, that's something's up, y'all. Okay, so when you have a feeling that something's up, you need to schedule a meeting with us. Okay. Okay, let's get Shadrock on, and then Ready Go Arcade is on deck. Okay, let me turn up the volume. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let me re-invite. Some of you accidentally click on it too, so that's okay. Hello, Shadrock. Shadrock. Good, how are you? How can I help you?
I'm wondering, is it possible for my
Oh,
file for my green card as a spouse? I did get a misdemeanor, but I believe it's going to be dismissed. But I don't know, court cases sometimes they go either way. So, can you get a waiver when your citizen spouse sponsors your green card?
you're talking about you got arrested for what kind of crime?
Well, I had issues with my ex. And
Issues with X? Was it assault?
No. She assaulted me with domestic violence. Now she counter-filed a case on me,
Oh,
accusing me of stalking. So I got a court case that's accusing me of stalking. But
okay. What happened?
ex,
Yeah, what happened to that case?
it's happening next week on Monday, but it's been dragging in court. So by then I got a new girlfriend who is seeking to file for me. I'm on F1 student, so is it possible to get status change and can that be waived?
It sounds like I recommend you to schedule a meeting with us because it sounds like there's a lot of moving parts. The first thing I want to make sure is, do you have a lawyer for your criminal case?
No, I got a public defender.
Okay. I mean, bless the heart of all the public defenders, but it sounds like you didn't do anything wrong. So does a public defender believe you? That's really the first thing.
Yeah, I told her my whole story, so we're waiting for it on Monday.
Okay, but do you feel that your public defender believes your story?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because a public defender does not believe you or any attorney, then you definitely need to change lawyers. So, okay, well, that's fine. But yeah, is it a trial or is it just like pre-trial?
Pre-trial.
Okay, that's good because we need time to talk first. Okay, to make sure, because it sounds like you're asking me, can you still continue in America for the interview?
Yes, can I change status and if that criminal misdemeanor charge is going on or process is running? And the sponsorship for my citizen spouse waive that.
So you have a new spouse wanting to file for you? Okay.
Yes, she's in the US Army.
She's a citizen? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it because if you can schedule a meeting, it sounds possible so far, but I do want to check in about that criminal situation. Okay. I don't know why my information is not showing on the background, but here's the phone number if you want to screenshot that. Okay. All right. Wish you the best. Okay, 1 second, guys.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, so I think someone else wants to join live. Ready to go arcade. Oh. What's going on, Ready Go Arcade?
Hello, Mr. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you're also in Houston, Texas, right?
Yes, sir. H-Town.
Okay, cool. So I just have a simple question. I do have the EB2 NIW interview, which is I-485 next week.
Oh, okay.
So I want to ask some suggestion.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. How can I help you?
So is there any
Oh, sorry.
some advice?
I can't just give random advice on the live show unless you have a specific question. So in the live show, I usually answer specific questions. So if you have a question more for the interview, what I can tell you in general is like, The interview is usually about the admissibility or inadmissibility. So they want to see if you're deportable, essentially, right? Have you lied on application or not? But if you want to schedule a meeting, because you're asking me in general, do you have an attorney?
Yes, I do.
What has your attorney said?
He said just to remember what you filed in the I-45, the paperwork, that's fine. And to honestly,
That doesn't sound like enough of a prep. I can see why you asked me this question, because it sounds like your attorney didn't prep you fully just based on what you answered. But the thing is, we take we spend like 30 minutes. It's not a quick thing for me to do on a live show. We spend usually at least 30 minutes to an hour to prepare clients just for the interview. So, but yeah, but since you have a lawyer, I mean, you didn't have a 30-minute meeting with your attorney about something like this?
yeah, let me give me a number and I'll call you later.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. John, you speak Mandarin too?
我可以讲一点国语，不是那么好。Sorry.
Okay, 那我一会儿给你打电话。
I'm trying to. How do I do this?
说明
There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry.
What's the best time I can call you?
What's that? I'm sorry. The
What's
best.
the best time? Like,
Oh, you can call my team anytime between 9 and 6. 9 and 6.
gosh.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. 谢谢你。再见. Okay. So someone asked, I don't read comments. I sure do. I probably read the most comments than any other attorney here, but I have people live. I don't know how you expect me to read a comment and answer questions live at the same time. That's just kind of wild. But what is your question? One second. For y'all live, I got to answer a text real quick. But I'm going to come right back. It's going to show pause on TikTok. One moment. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, y'all. So thank you so much. I do have to go. I really appreciate that. Just follow. Do follow, subscribe down below. I will try to go live tonight. We'll see. All right. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace.